Hey, welcome back into the channel. This will be my third official installment on my surviving biohazard run. This is heels to wheels. As you recall last episode, I was dogged by verminous devil dog all the way up here. I should count myself lucky that I've been able to keep my hydration and nutrition in the white. This is greatly staving off any illness, but it won't last long if I don't keep it up. Ah, hammer. Now see, if I would have seen that in Polana, I would have had a blade a long time ago. Now, with all my priorities taken care of, I just need to tend to this fresh meat that I have in my bag, that bear steak that we cut up in Polana. So, we're going to cross this field and try and find ourselves a nice little cabin and cook up this bear steak we have. This fog is as thick as pea soup. And the only saving grace about crossing this open field in all this mist, it hides you from long-range snipers. There's my buddy Jerry the can. If I only had room for you, pal, I could take you, find some chlorine tablets, and I'd have plenty of drinking water. Now that looks like a fine place to cook up some bear flank. Oh, I'll take that machete over this crowbar. Oh, I thought I just heard something outside. Might have just been the creepy noises or my imagination, but I think I'll find somewhere else to cook, just to be safe. Well, there it is, the sun. It's probably about an hour from high noon, and not much light. Hunter jacket and chlorine tablets. Definitely need the chlorine tablets. And normally I'd snap that hunter's jacket up, but this one's doing just fine. And I've already got a gun cleaning kit. Don't need that one. Nails. I'll grab those in the event that I want to set up a crate stash somewhere. All I would need is a handsaw or a hacksaw to harvest some plank. And you can get really creative in placing crates where no one can find them. A fresh can of Alpo. If it's good enough for man's best friend, it's good enough for man. Although there is a stove here, not adequate enough to cook the amount of meat I have. Take too long. You can only cook 3 pieces of meat at a time. I'm going to move closer into the city and find a place there. Got my belly fed anyway. It's full. And speaking of full, this field is full of infected. From here to the road, I'm gonna have to hug the tree line and get around them. This one's getting a little too close. If he sees me, he's going to scream for the others. Now, like my hair, I'll recede into this tree line and disappear. Now there's the southern valley of Toplin on the other side of that bank. Across the field, Adamau. We're going to move really slow and cautious into Toplin. It's usually quite congested with infected. Congested with infected. That should be my next title.
You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
You know what? I think I'm going to use these infected to my advantage. I'm going to build my fire in this house, cook my meat, and let them be my early warning system. If anyone pops around, they're going to let me know. Even though this fire that I'm about to light, it's going to be a beacon, and it's going to be seen from quite a ways. It's a known fact that the naked eye can see over a mile away a burning flame in the night. This is going to be a stark contrast of orange against this blue. Ideally, in any kind of PvP situation, you want to find yourself a no-window shed. You'll have to cook your meat on a stick, or if you can find a pot, that'd do. Now that fireplace will allow me to cook all my meat. Now to gather the necessary tools. As I recall, I've already harvested some bark. Now all I need is some short stick. But while I'm out here, I might as well check the shed. Although I do like that CR as a sidearm, I do have the FX45 and a spare clip for that already. Now, we'll get this fire lit, and then we'll unpack our meat and get to cooking. Now, I know all you experts don't need to know this, but you see there's 2 slots, cooking and smoking. You want to cook as much meat as possible, rotate it from smoking to cooked as it's finished. This helps it retain as much moisture as possible. It helps with your hydration. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Now obviously smoking takes longer than cooking, so you have time to do this. As your meat cooks, take it off the grill, rotate the meat from the smoke rack to the cooking rack, and repeat the process until you're completed cooking. Not only will this retain as much hydration as possible in your food, but it's going to expedite the process of cooking a lot. Get you out of there. And the truth of the matter is, the longer you're standing by the fire when you're not in need of it, your health is going to deplete. See that thermometer? It's going up. My health will eventually go down. To rectify this, you can either take your clothing off or just step away from the fire. And if you're extremely cold, packing freshly cooked meat in your person will give you that heat buff. Alright, now meat's cooked. Let's get out of here. Hey, baseball cap, and it is my color. I wonder. Yeah, I think I'm going to take it. It's a little less phallic. Now, on to probably the biggest city in the region, Topol. Well, would you look at that? It's a Gunther. I wonder if it's operable. Well, I'll take that hatchet. I'll have to drop a gun cleaning kit and eat this chunk of fat, but it's worth it. I know you're just itching to find out about that car. So am I, actually. But it isn't going anywhere. I just want to make sure no one is around or was around. Well, it appears to be missing a tire. Nope, hold the phone. Vehicles are modded here. The tire is here, as well as gas, radiator, and spark plugs. So we'll top up the gas and we're going to run to the water well and fill old Jerry up. But I'm going to take this opportunity and drop some kit into the car so I can put Jerry in my bag. I hate running through town not being able to equip a weapon. And there's the water well. Favorite spot to camp for most players, so caution is advised. Now, in and out, get what I need, and gone. There's lingering infected inside these alleys, and and I don't want to waste any more time here than I have to. Let there be light. Okay, I spotted a little hunting cabin just above where the car is. We're gonna go hit that first and then back to the car. See what I mean? Instead of stones, we find all kinds of things on trails. Alright, now let's top up this radiator with water and beat feet. Even though these territories are best explored on foot, this is going to allow me to cover more distance quickly, carry more loot, and kill more infected. But, new to the area, no compound to speak of yet, I'm going to have to be very crafty where I park this thing for the night. I'm feeling a little bit of lag, so I'm just going to sit still for a minute and let my client adjust. Hey, what's with the hooded priests? Are they monks? Now, time to put the car to work, kill these infected. It would appear these two last remaining are impervious to vehicular manslaughter. Weird. Well, the way forward is blocked. I'm going to have to find an alternate route. There's an orange glow over there. I wonder if someone's got a fire going. That's much too bright to be a cooking fire. Something's amiss. Gonna park here at the pumps, deal with these infected, and have a quick look around. I guess he don't want the smoke. This dude's reading Dracula. And I don't mind if I help myself to his hood. It is the warmest thing in the game, next to Santa's hat. Oh, I'll have a little nibble. Doth my ears deceive me? I thought I just heard the grumbling of bear. I'll come back for the Dracula book, but for now, I'm going to explore a little around here. And I'm even going to leave those car lights on. That way there, if anyone drops by, they'll be drawn to the car first, not me. I'm hearing the shuffling footsteps of an infected. Well, it's headed where I was going, so I'll pop up across the street for now. I'm having a really hard time pinpointing where that bear is. I think I'm going to push that medical center, see what's inside there. There's nearly a complete NBC kit here. The boots are up at the gas station. We're going to collect it all and take it. Now, that's all stowed away. Let's grab the boots. Oh, I almost forgot Dracula. Well, that was a lucky break. We didn't have to spend any more time in Toplin than we needed to. I like that city, but a little laggy for me. So, it's the second star to the right and straight on until morning. Anyone want to tell me where that's from? We're pointing east. We're heading to Grishino, just crossing the Jantar Bridge. Well, here we are entering Yoshino. Things are looking a little strange. Let's proceed forward. But unfortunately for you, I'm going to have to call it for this one. I've just been called into work. Real life beckons. You want to come back and see what trouble I get into next.